How's it going? How's everybody doing? Today is April 26th, 2023. A little bit after 6 o'clock. And I'm here to do another video, obviously. This is just your average schmo. Hope everyone's doing wonderful. I'm doing, I'm alright. I mean, I can't complain other than my eyes are a little puffy. It's because they're a little irritated. I was out doing some work this past weekend, working on my edging, and I was cleaning out some of the weeds and stuff, and I don't know whether I got into poison ivy or whether I just got into something that maybe I have a slight allergy to, and I don't know whether it's just maybe I breathed in some pollen or something. And you know, because I know like people when they're dealing with hay fever and stuff like that, a lot of times their eyes can puff up a little bit and get a little red and irritated. So I don't know whether it's that or whether I actually got something. I was wearing gloves, but I think the one glove actually had a hole in one end of the one finger. So I'm wondering if maybe if I got a poison ivy or something. You know, I got just enough of it on my hands so then, you know, obviously it would touch my eyes, then, you know, made my eyelids red and a little puffy. I've been alternating using just warm water to try to wipe them a little bit, and then a cold, like, wash rag, you know, hold it on for a few seconds to try to keep the puffiness down. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've never actually been tested for like allergies and stuff. So there might be something, maybe not like poison ivy or anything, but just some regular weed that I have an allergy to. So, because I mean, I don't have, you know, like poison ivy. You'd think if I actually got into poison ivy and it was causing that, then I would at least, you know, I'd probably have, you know, it's showing, you know, on my hands or my arms or something, you know, because, you know, if you've ever had poison ivy, you know what it is. I mean, it just like appears out of nowhere. But yeah, so I don't know what it is, but so my eyes are a little puffy. They're a little irritated. I mean, they're not bothering me a whole lot, but they feel a little itchy. I'm trying to keep myself from trying to rub them though, because you know it's not going to get better if I keep screwing with it. But anyway, outside of that, hey, I'm doing great. I've caught my breath now. The other night, I went to take this one right here. Hey, come here, here. See, look up here, over here. Yeah, all right, get back down. Okay, down. Down. Good girl. Yeah, I had her, I took her out on the front porch just for a minute. As my daughter's mother came by to get something she needed printed out for her new job. So I printed it out for her. And then I thought, well, you know, while she's leaving, because I had put Kiwi in my bedroom and closed the door while she was here, because Kiwi hasn't really gotten the grasp of personal space when it comes to other people. She's fine with me now. She wasn't at first. You know, she always had to be like right up in my business. But she's gotten used to me, obviously. But you know, when other people are here, she always, you know, she wants to be like right up in their face and stuff. So I put her in the bedroom, and I thought, well, I'll let her out, and then I'll just take her out on the porch. So I put her leash on her, but normally I put her in a harness because she's a pretty powerful girl. And her collar was I mean, it wasn't loose, but it was loose enough to where if she turned it the right way, she could pull out of it. But I thought, we're just going out on the porch. It'll be all right for just, you know, for just a minute. Well, it wasn't. The neighbor across the street, their dog, they have a dog. They don't have a fenced-in yard or anything. They have a not a real small dog, but a little bit smaller than her. But they just, when they let it out for a little while, they have a chain or a rope or something they put it on when they let it out for, a few minutes. And their dog started barking, and I tried to grab hold of Kiwi's collar, and she turned just the right way, and with me holding on to her collar, then it made it even easier for her to back up and just pull right out of it. And of course she was, a beeline across the street. Now, Kiwi is not she's not vicious. She doesn't bark. I mean, earlier when she barked a little bit because there was somebody walking by the house. Most of the time, no noise. She's actually just the opposite. I think she's almost too friendly. I mean, when I take her for walks, she wants to say hi to everyone and everything. She doesn't if we go by a cat, she just wants to go up and sniff it. Okay? She doesn't bark, she doesn't growl, she doesn't lunge at it, nothing. So, she's a very friendly dog. So when she made a beeline across, she just went over and she was just sniffing the other dog and wanting to play. Luckily, the people across the street, when the guy came out and they realized that their dog was barking, rightfully so. I mean, if you're a dog and you have another dog come running up to you, you probably would. But he understood, that there was no issue. Although I have to admit, I was concerned at first. It's been 2 days now, so I'm feeling better now. But that night, I actually had trouble getting to sleep because I kept waiting for the police or animal control to come to the door. Because the fact is, even if your dog isn't vicious or anything, if somebody wanted to, they could call about something like that. And then, from what I understand, not so much the police, but the animal control can come and actually impound your pet, at least until they check everything out. So I was a little frightened about that, I'll admit. But it's all good. She's overly friendly. Too much for her own good. I'm working on trying to get her trained. Like I said, I've gotten her well trained here in the house. I just need, I don't have a lot of people over very often, so it would make sense for her to be excited when there's somebody new here. But I'm going to slowly work on getting that better under control and getting to where she won't try to run off and go investigate the neighborhood. But I live and learn too. From now on, if I'm going to take her out on the porch, she's getting in her harness. Because I'm not going to deal with it. I am too old to be running full flat out, even just across the street, full speed. It's been many, many years since I ran at full speed for any reason. Okay, and then to turn around and have to carry her, all 65 pounds, back. Yeah. Wasn't pleasant. Anyway, that was my excitement the other day. That would have been, let's see, what is today? Today is Wednesday. That would have been, I think, Monday night. So I would think, if they would call, and the guy was real cool about it. I mean, he knew just, looking at, there was nothing to be concerned about. I still worry about stuff like that. Alright, well, what I'm here to do, after that long, rambling intro, is the new My Thrill Club. If you're a fan of horror, mystery, suspense, and you're old school or just old like me, and you like having actual books in hand when you read, as opposed to a tablet or something, nothing against that, to each their own. I just prefer actual books. That's what this is. This is a monthly subscription. You can obviously subscribe through the website, mythrillclub.com, or you can go through Amazon and subscribe via Amazon, which is what I did. Each month, I want to say it's right around $30, somewhere in there. Each month you get 2 books. You can get 2 hardbacks, 2 paperbacks, one of each. And they usually have like a bookmark and then a sucker in it. And yes, in case you're wondering, I have yet to try one of the suckers. I got them, all the ones I've gotten, I got them down in a candy dish downstairs. I just haven't gotten around to trying them yet. Alright, so let me feel around here. We'll pull out the sucker first. Here is the sucker. The brand of the sucker is Chupa Chups. And this looks like it is strawberry. Using my amazing deductive reasoning, it's red and there's strawberries on it. So, I know. Just call me Sherlock Holmes. Alright. I was looking around to see if I could feel a bookmark. I don't feel one right offhand. So. Alright. First book we've got is just a small paperback. It's by Caitlin R. Kiernan. And it is called Low Red Moon. Caitlin R. Kiernan, Low Red Moon. I'm going to guess this has something to do with maybe vampires or something? I mean, if I was going to hazard a guess, or maybe werewolves? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not real big on paperbacks. I mean, honest, I prefer hardback books over paperbacks just because paperbacks, through the course of reading them, then they get, normally the front cover gets all bent. They can get, but, eventually I'll still get around to reading this. Here we go. Caitlin R. Kiernan. The other one is a hardback. See if there's any red tissue paper. Red tissue paper, which I'll keep. Nope, no bookmark this time. That's alright. And the hardback we have is John Landis Presents Haunted Houses. Classic stories of doors that should never be opened. In the Library of Horror. So it looks like this is a collection that was put together by John Landis from stories about haunted houses by a number of different authors. I see Ambrose Bierce on here, Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Algernon Blackwood, Leocadio Hearn, H.G. Wells, Bram Stoker, M.R. James, Charlotte Gilman, Edward Buller Lytton, Percival Landon, Henry James, Oscar Wilde, and Guy de Maupassant. And then maybe another one named Saki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Total of 15 authors. And it's presented by John Landis. This should be pretty cool. Does it have like a foreword or anything by... Oh yeah, introduction by John Landis. John Landis. Is he a... Yeah, he's a filmmaker, right? Ain't he the one... Is he the one that did American Werewolf in London? Is that right? Maybe if I read the little thing here, it would tell me. Filmmaker John Landis has written and directed some of the most popular movies of all time, including National Lampoon's Animal House, The Blues Brothers, Trading Places, Spies Like Us, Three Amigos, Coming to America, and Innocent Blood, among many others. An authority on the horror genre, Landis wrote and directed the classic An American Werewolf in London. Personally, I think one of the best werewolf movies ever done. And the groundbreaking Michael Jackson's Thriller. Oh, so he did the video for Thriller. Huh. My God, I actually got something right. There we go. That will be definitely an interesting one to read. I mean, who doesn't like a good haunted house? I mean, I do. I love watching all that supernatural stuff. I mean, that's a lot. Like on YouTube, I watch a lot of the like Twin Paranormal and Oh My Gosh TV, and of course Casper Site. That's one of my favorites over there. To see him react to these videos. I also like the Impossible channel. They have some really creepy videos on there. All right. Well, there you go. Like I said, if you are a fan of horror, mystery, suspense, thrillers, and you like having actual books in hand, do yourself a favor. Check out My Thrill Club. It's a great deal. You know, and I've got a next room over is my library. I've got like 500 plus books in there. And subscribing to this, I have yet to get a book that I already have. So that's a nice plus, too. I mean, it would stand to reason eventually I might, but then again, if they keep, you know, if they put like newer books in these, because I don't go to like the bookstore and buy books very often. Now, I used to go to Dollar Tree quite a bit and always come back with books. Hence why I got a room full of 500 plus books over there that I never have time to read. But one of these days. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It doesn't cost you a damn thing. It would definitely help me out and help my channel grow. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. The only thing I know I have coming right now on the way is my new band box. I don't have any other like mystery boxes ordered right now. I actually just made 2 purchases that I'm going to work on paying off. I got a fire table or like rectangular like fire pit for my back deck. So hopefully, you know, over the summer, instead of coming in and plopping down and watching TV all night, I'll actually want to go out, sit on the back porch, put on the fire, and just chill out there. And then the dog can be outside and, you know, she can run around and exert some energy. And then the other thing I just bought literally today, I ordered it. I should hopefully have it up and running this coming next weekend. But I bought one of the arcade 1-up, the Capcom Legacy full-size arcade games. Why not? Why not? Here's the way I look at things. As long as you're doing your due diligence, okay, and you're not going absolutely nuts with your finances. If you're paying your bills, you're paying all your bills on time, then with what you have left, do with whatever you want to do with it, do that. And if you pay it, like I use my Affirm account to make that purchase, because then I can pay it off over the next 2 years if I want to. But what I'll do is I'll actually make accelerated payments and pay it off over like the next 6 months. Pay a little bit of interest, but it's fixed. It doesn't like keep adding up each month. You know, it's fixed, so it's figured into your monthly payments. There's no penalty for paying it off early. And it's a great way to get, you know, to get something that maybe you want to get. Because, you know, my parents said it, my grandparents used to say this, that, you know, there are certain things, as long as you pay your bills first. Okay, that's key. Pay your bills first. Then consider other stuff. Okay, but as long as you do that, do what you want now. Don't wait around. Don't worry too much about it. As long as your bills are paid, if you want to go out and you want to buy something and just take the money you got and go out and buy it, or you want to go on a trip, or if you want to use, again, like a firm or something like that and get something and just pay it off over a little bit of time, do it. Because if you sit around waiting until you have the money or until the perfect time to do it, chances are you never will. So, I'm in no way advocating for you to go out and just spend money blindly. Again, pay your bills first. Then go out and live a little. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. So, here soon I'll have a Capcom Legacy arcade game. It's got, I think, 6 Street Fighter games on it. And then like 6 other games. It's got like 1944 and Ghosts and Goblins and Final Fight. And Darkstalkers and I can't remember what the other one is. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. But that's why I'm not going to be buying a whole lot of mystery boxes here. Over the next couple months. I mean, I'll still be buying a few. Let's not get ridiculous. And I'll have some of my other regular subscription stuff coming in. But all right, that's it. Video's getting long. So, as always, hey, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Until next time, all right, take it easy.